Hello, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight we're kind of we kind of hit a milestone, man. Like overnight, that video I put up has like taken off, man. We've added almost literally 100 subscribers just since this time yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty amazing, man. This is the I think this is the best we've ever done on this channel. So everybody that's new, we want to welcome you guys. We want this to be the best community we can. This is a neutral environment, but I do say a lot of mean things about PlayStation pretty often. So hopefully you stick around, and yeah, hopefully we can just continue to grow and continue to keep making content. I try to make content every single day, so there's always something to watch. You always get to see my face. So even when I'm sick with COVID, you get to see me every day, or at least I put up a video. There was a couple days that I didn't do any videos with me on it, just some gaming videos because I was looking pretty haggard. So yeah, so tonight it's basically just an open discussion, man. We're just going to talk about stuff. I have been playing a lot of WRC10. I just can't stop playing it, man. It's so good this year that I've already blown through most of my records on the last game, man. I'm hitting way higher, way better. It feels so much more natural. So it's been a great experience. So let's see some of these. So Jeff, he got his pre-order already for Horizon Forbidden West. That's cool. Yeah, dude. I was gonna pre-order mine too, but just the fact that like if I pre-order digital, I gotta pay for it right now. So just kind of hold off. I usually don't pre-order my my Sony games till about 10 days before they come out, and then I go ahead and pre-order them. I just got done pre-ordering Deathloop, so we'll be playing some Deathloop next week. Prefer physical. Always have. I like to hold the game case in my hand. I used to be that way too, man. Like I used to be that way, Jeff. But then it's just so much more convenient to just buy them digital. And yeah, I saw David Joffe's tweet about that. If you really look at Abandoned, it looks like James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. It's almost like it's a remake of Silent Hill 2. That's what I was thinking, because he's got the blue jeans, he's got the green jacket, and it looks kind of Silent Hilly. So that it might actually turn out to be a Silent Hill game. That's going to be fun. I don't think Kojima or Konami's involved in this. I do think that it is like possibly like yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Abandoned's actually going to turn out to be Silent Hill 2 remake. I think a lot of people are hoping it's going to be Metal Gear Solid remaster or remake. We might actually get both of those, man. That would be pretty cool. I just don't know if I really want to pay $70 for both of those games, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the visuals alone will decide if I'm going to buy them at $70 or not. So I don't know. If it's those, I'm pretty happy about it. Have they already said it's not Silent Hill because people were going nuts about it? Yeah, they've already said that. But if you look, signed with Xbox now? No, not yet. Cabbage. That was just a warm up. No, I'm just joking. If you look at that little 5-second thing, you can clearly see the green jacket from Sutherland, from James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2, and the blue jeans, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like a first third person. Yeah, that might. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this Abandoned, especially if it is a remake of Silent Hill 2. That's going to be good. I liked Silent Hill 2. That was one of my favorite ones. So I'd be perfectly okay with that being a Silent Hill 2 game. I don't know if I want to pay $70 for it though. I mean, I guess it really depends on if they add story and stuff to it, or add, what they add to it that would really make that purchase worth it. Because I think Silent Hill 2 was like 4 or 5 hours long, man. What's up, Jet? How you doing, my friend? I think it was literally like 4 or 5 hours long, if I remember correctly. I mean, it wasn't. It was as long as like as long as a Resident Evil game. So it was Jeff Grubb that said they had agreed, but the ink wasn't signed yet. So guess we shall see, because maybe it's just a small rumor, but Jeff is usually on point. Xbox did say that Tokyo Game Show, they do have some surprises for us or whatever. So that might be the case. That might be the case, that Hideo Kojima would be announcing something for Xbox at Tokyo Game Show. I don't know though, man, because they are just finishing up the Death Stranding. So I mean, he did announce Death Stranding pretty early on, and he cranked that baby out pretty quick too. Kojima's. Just finished Ghost DLC, and I really enjoyed it. It took me 13 hours, but I did all the side missions after playing through. I'm not too mad about the price anymore. Yeah, dude. I've gotten a lot more time out of it. I'm almost 6 hours and 50, like 6 hours and 50 minutes of gameplay with it, and yeah, I'm okay with that. When he said the ink wasn't signed yet, what he means is the terms of the agreement. Yeah. DDP 540, how's it going, man? Oh, I just can't wait to see what God of War is going to look like. Yeah. Came from that Xbox vid. Hey, man, E-Man Paul, how's it going, my friend? Officially converted. Well, I want you to know that this channel is neutral for the most part. I do say a lot of mean things about PlayStation, so if you're an Xbox guy, you'll probably enjoy that. If you're a PlayStation guy, sometimes you might get a little mad, but when I say it, it's coming from the heart. I'm not trying to be like clickbaity, really, but I mean, sometimes you kind of have to be a little bit. They reserved the Horizon Forbidden West decision. Up Greece will be free. Nice. Well, they better, man. It's about time, dude. Did they really reverse that? Let me see. Yep. All right, let's read this, guys. Let's read this right now, man. You guys can thank me for being such a jerk on PlayStation and calling them out, man, because this is all me, I believe. Come in. Pre-order Horizon Forbidden West now, collector's digital. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Thanks, guys, man. Thanks for believing in me, man. If I didn't do it, and if other people didn't say something about it, yeah, man, you guys would all be getting screwed if you had a PlayStation 4, man, and that's not right, man. You're gonna want to see that game when you get your PlayStation 5 and you crack it open and you've got your best good Forza Horizon, or Horizon Forbidden West, and that's your best good favorite game, man, and you want to see it on your new PlayStation 5. Yeah, you want to see that, man. I do. I know I would, and that would piss me off if they told me I was going to get it free. Yeah, dude, they changed it, man. Yep. Right here, man. Right here on the very, very top of my feed, bro. PlayStation has reversed. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. See, right here it says, last year we made a commitment to deliver free upgrades to our cross-gen launch titles. which included Horizon Forbidden West. While the pandemic's profound impact pushed Forbidden West out of the launch window we initially envisioned, we will stand by our offer. Players who purchase Horizon Forbidden West on PlayStation 4 will be able to upgrade the PlayStation 5 version for free. Boom! So, guys, I'm still going to purchase my PlayStation 5 copy. I'm still going to pay the PlayStation 5 price for that because I respect this, and I'm glad that they did it. And I'm glad that the community is starting to come together and actually start holding PlayStation accountable. That's all it means, guys. I'm happy with this decision. That makes me happy. I do not want to see PlayStation abuse its customer base this generation any more than I want to see Xbox abuse its customer base. That stuff makes me so mad, dude, because I'm a customer just like you guys. I buy all my games. If I like them, I support the developer. The fact that they made a commitment to us and now they're going to follow through with it, that's good. That they are going out of their way to make that right. So I've never believed that PlayStation is completely evil, guys. I've never believed that. But the crap they're doing this generation just does not seem consumer friendly, and it does. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, especially when you've been a PlayStation guy as long as I have, man. 25 years, and now this is the worst I've ever seen it, man. This is literally the worst it's ever gotten. So I'm glad they reversed that. Don't expect that for God of War or Gran Turismo. God of War and Gran Turismo were never announced for PlayStation 4, so they don't have to live by that for those games. So at the end of the day, don't expect that to be the case with God of War or Gran Turismo 7. So yeah, I'm happy they did that. That's freaking amazing, guys. That is amazing. That's some really good news. Yes, they do. They deserve. I'm happy with PlayStation tonight, man. That really freaking that's pretty cool, man. That's good, man. I really love that. So I'm gonna have to make an update video for that eventually. I'll definitely make a video as soon as possible for that. So let's see, where are we at? Okay, we gotta welcome everybody to the chat. So E-Man, Paul, I just wanted to let you know, like most of the time when you guys come here to this channel, I try to interact with everybody during these streams. I try to answer questions with everybody. These streams are for you guys. It's not to just sit and hear me pontificate about everything. Sometimes I do, but I do this for you guys in the community so that you can, so that we can get to know each other, so that we can become a stronger community. And that's the whole point of it. If you're going to come in here, like I just ask you, don't call each other names. If you guys get into heated debates, because there's PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo fans here, if you guys get into heated debates, I'm not here to moderate, but, I would just respect you guys not calling each other names. That's basically what I asked. Jason Portillo, how's it going, my friend? And I try to remember everybody. I really do. I try to go out of my way to get to know people. Delusional Grandeur, how's it going, my friend? I care because normally I own both. So far these things Sony is doing currently, I prefer they did good. Yeah, I just want them to be good, man. And when I call them out, dude, I'll tell you guys, like right now, dude, the best game that I've bought on my PlayStation 5 to date that I've actually really enjoyed playing this year, this isn't, is Sackboy. Sackboy is actually a diamond in the rough, one that I did not expect was going to be as good as it actually is, man. It's pretty good. Except for when you're pulling the butt plugs out, the anal beads, you're pulling those out. When I first saw that, I was like, "Are you kidding me, man? Like, what is this?" No, you're good, man. Like, if you guys have heated debates, dude, this is a gaming channel, man. You're gonna love your side. Somebody else is gonna love their side, man. I'm not gonna get in the way of that. We're gonna try to discuss this stuff, the best we can. It just goes better. It's a better discussion if we're not calling each other names. So I'd appreciate that. That's the one thing. I need to just start putting that in the description too, so that people know Eternal is my game of the year. Dude, Returnal's not a bad game. Gosh, dude, I think like I said, dude, it was just too high priced when it came out. Ratchet was okay, but once you get past the graphics, you start to notice yeah, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, Jet. Just seeing like gameplay for Forbidden West more often, I'm already starting to look at it like, wow, man. Like, I mean, it does look good, but like at the same time, does it really look super good? Because when we first saw it, and that's the thing, guys. Like when I first see a game get announced, I try to avoid seeing anything more of it because I don't want to get to the point where the graphics don't wow me anymore, because I want to be able to like get in there and be like, whoa, 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 and just become completely blown away. So I try not to follow as much video content after something gets announced. I like to see it and be like wowed, and then wait till it comes out before I see it again. I've got like 10 hours into Returnal, like actually 12 hours, I think. I'm 12 hours into Returnal, man. I've literally been in the first. It was so broken that I was stuck in that first thing for like 12 hours, man. I've got as much time in Returnal as I do my Ratchet and Clank, so you know what I mean. I do finally have it re-downloaded on my PlayStation 5 now that I got the hard drive in there. So it is something that I am planning on going back to. So I mean, it is going to happen again. Yeah, Rift Apart was definitely better than the reboot. I give it that. I even said in my review it's the best Ratchet and Clank game I ever played. I really did enjoy it. I thought Rivet was freaking amazing, but yeah, it was really short. And yeah, dude, I wish the worlds would have been bigger. I wish the worlds would have been bigger, like more ground coverage, more stuff to do in them, more stuff to find. If they would have been like more of an open world hub, you know, I think I would have appreciated it a lot more than I do. Ratchet is the best looking games this gen, hands down. I don't know, man. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator. No. Microsoft Flight Simulator looks pretty dang good too, though. This generation, well, no, there's Resident Evil Village too, man. Resident Evil Village looks pretty dang good. I liked Ratchet and Clank. I did. I thought it was an all right game. I just don't think it was worth $70. It should have been like $60. I don't know, man. There just wasn't enough to don the plays. How's it going, my friend? It wasn't long enough to keep me engaged. Well, dude, I kind of did rush through that too, man. I kind of did rush through it. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't give. I mean, I did like it. I thought it was great for what it was. If you take your time with it, you could probably get more time out of it than I did. But I got just over 10 hours. So are we back to the haptics thing, man? Jeff, come on, dude. Like the haptics are cool on that one game. What was it? The controller day. The controller, you know, the Astrobot one, like the haptics on that felt great, man. They felt freaking amazing. But everything else I've played on the PlayStation 5, I haven't had that same feeling that I've expected that, and it just hasn't been there. I would say Flight Sim is the most technically, yeah. Yeah, it is definitely the most technically impressive game we have on the Xbox, as well as yeah, I think it looks good for what it is. I think it could compete with better looking games. That looks pretty dang good, man. It looks good when I'm flying over. It looks realistic to me. I mean, like I'm pretty happy with the detail in the airplanes, with the world design, because the world design could have looked like freaking Ace Combat 7, bro, and it looks pretty dang good. It was nice chatting. Got to go. Good night. All right, man. You have a good night, brother. Appreciate you coming. Oh, man. Smart delivery could be switched on easily with zero effort from Sony. There is precedent for that, guys. Obviously, we got a pretty dang good solid upgrade from Shadow of the Tomb Raider, as well as Sniper Elite 4 on the PlayStation 4, and they're still running PlayStation 4 code, but they are both basically upgraded for next gen. They look good, man. They run good at 4K. They look dang good. So yeah, dude, it's definitely possible. I don't know what you're getting at with that one, Jeff. Why is there no support on the haptic, dude? The rumble functions in the Xbox controller feel actually pretty damn good, man. Just playing WRC10, with the controller for my review, man, it felt pretty good, dude. PlayStation fans don't agree with the charging in the backlash may have been. That's pretty good, man. Nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with haptics. It's not. It basically feels like the fucking controller's rumbling in my hand, though, Jeff. Doesn't it feel like that to you? You're the only person on Earth. Okay, I also want to confirm, this is a little more on that thing now that I actually got it. I also want to confirm today that moving forward, PlayStation first party exclusive cross-gen titles newly released on PlayStation 4 and PS5, both digital and physical, will offer a $10 upgrade option from PS4 to PS5. This will apply to the next God of War and Gran Turismo 7 and any other exclusive cross-gen PS4 to PS5 title published by Sony Interactive. So, there you go, man. If they do any more cross-gens, they are going to offer you a $10 upgrade fee. So, there you go. There you have it, guys. It is complete. You got your freaking... We did what we set out to do, and we got them to reverse that. That is amazing, guys. I really appreciate that. Switch rumble off on the set. The Xbox controllers aren't... Those aren't haptics, Jeff. That is rumble. It's a different motor. Yeah, those are motors that are in the triggers and the base of the controller. Yeah, didn't they show us that little cylinder design with the motors on both sides for the haptic feedback? It's just two different. It's more motors rumbling, Jeff, and actuators in there that. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good to me too, man. Oh, frog, get a teardown video of the controller, please, and play it. Okay. Let's see. Jeez, let me share my screen first. It's just easier if I do it that way. Okay, you guys can still hear that, right? Let's go over here. Let's go to YouTube. Oh boy, let's see. What do we got? PS5 controller teardown. Put us right there, man. All right, we'll watch this guy.
Hi, it's Breaky from Best Buy. Here are some of the hottest deals from our Labor Day sale. Click the link.
The DualSense controller for the PS5 sounds really cool with its new haptics, adaptive triggers, and built-in microphone, but is it repairable, and what does it look like on the inside? That's what I'm going to find out today in my teardown. Let's do this. I asked my patrons over on Patreon what they wanted to know, so I'll be answering their questions in this teardown. I'll be posting photos over on Patreon first, then TronicsFixedForum.com for anyone who wants to see the inside up close of this new DualSense controller. And here's my first look at the DualSense controller
Gotta
for
get
the
back into my
PS5.
freaking thing
I mean,
so I can see
it
what
looks
you
really
guys are
cool
saying.
on the outside, but we're all here to see what's on the inside.
Hey, David, how
So
you
let's
doing,
see if
man?
I can get this torn down without pulling
Sorry, guys, I
Austin
had to get
Evans.
back on my phone so I could see the comments.
We're gonna go in.
Local actuator,
down
not
here.
a motor, Jeff. All right, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna see what it is. Let me hide that little thing right there.
Okay, it looks like this black piece must come up first. This is the first time I've tried this. I haven't watched any
Yeah, the
videos on how to
sticks
do
are
this. I did
real
watch
freaking.
just a little bit of Austin Evans' video where he broke his controller. So I want to avoid that if I can. So the first thing we need to do is take off this black piece. Then we can get down to the little clips that hold on the rest of the parts of the controller. Specifically, there's a clip here, one screw here, and one screw here. Now with those screws out, this should just pop apart right here, as it looks like it's doing.
I like that clip together clamshell stuff.
Oh, here we go. After I have the case mostly separated, we need to come around and remove the R1 and L1 buttons. Those just pop off. They're just clipped on inside. There we go. And that reveals this screw and this screw. Once those screws are removed, this piece should just pop off like that. So first of all, let's compare the DualSense controller to the DualShock 4. The first thing I notice is the DualSense controller has a much bigger battery. The DualSense is a 1,560 milliamp hour, while the DualShock 4 is only a 1,000 milliamp hour. And I'm guessing a lot of the reason for the bigger battery in the DualSense controller is it does have more intense haptics with these haptic motors right here. In the DualShock 4, these are the vibrator
Haptic
motors here,
motors.
while the DualSense controller has a much more advanced haptic system. I'm going to get this one torn down a little bit more, and then we'll compare motherboards, we'll compare thumbsticks, and also analog sticks. One of my main questions is the DualSense controller going to have the same analog stick drift problems as the DualShock 4? Now,
Haven't
there's
got
no way
any
to know for
drift
sure
yet.
right now. Once we get a look at these analog sticks,
Haptic
we'll see
motors.
if they're the exact same or if they look like they've been updated. You need to remove the battery connector right down here. I'm pulling on the connector itself, not the connector on the motherboard. There we go. This one also doesn't have any adhesive on it. Definitely a pretty big, beefy battery. So DualSense battery, DualShock 4 battery.
Nice.
Right down here is the bottom microphone for the DualSense controller. We can remove that from the connector right here, and we can remove this carrier.
Yeah, I think they're motors,
And there we
man.
go. That's all there is
they're-
to that microphone.
Unless they're like
And a
friction,
first look at the motherboard.
unless they got
There's
like
definitely some pretty good sized chips.
magnets
We got
on
this
both
one,
sides, and
large
it's just got
VGA
like a
chip.
little
Then
friction
we've got
thing
this
with
chip,
the
this
disc
chip,
inside it.
and this chip. For a quick motherboard comparison, this motherboard is much larger. It has some much larger chips on it than the DualShock 4. That is definitely to be expected with the more advanced controls on this controller. One of the things we want to pay attention to as far as repairability is this USB-C connector right here. Traditionally, the cable connectors are some of the things that often are abused in controllers and many other electronic devices. So once we get this motherboard out, we can take a look and see how that is mounted and how strong we think it is.
I want to see if
Now
it'll
on this
go
DualSense, we
closer
can't
to the
take any
motors.
of this out without first removing the motherboard, as it's all connected to this black casing right here. And it looks like it's all connected. I don't know for sure. We got to get this motherboard out, and we can see if it is all one piece.
Sorry,
Good morning, team.
we're gonna see this.
And now with the motherboard loose, I'm going to desolder these wires from the board so we can just pull the motherboard totally out.
Yeah. Did you say motors again?
And now the board's ready to just come right out. And there we go. So here we have the motherboard for the DualSense
Motors.
controller and the DualShock 4. Now the main thing I'm looking for when I turn this over is the differences in the analog sticks and any other noticeable things on each of these motherboards. So first, screw over here. And now this just lifts right out. Let's take a look at this touchpad. Strong adhesive. Motor has this black. And then the adaptive triggers right here. Let's
Sorry,
take a look at
guys.
these motors first,
Hey,
and
Mr.
then we'll
Eddie,
take a
how you
look at the
doing, man?
triggers.
We're in another teardown video for. You
There
can't
we go.
leave after this one, no,
They're just stuck
Jeff.
down with some fairly strong adhesive. Motor has this
You'll have
black
to stay
casing around
here.
it.
Now that you guys all
And
watching
it
this.
is a Foster branded motor. The black casing probably can come apart, but it looks like it's not meant to, which is fine. The nice thing about this is they definitely are replaceable. And this is a vibrator motor from the DualShock 4. This is the haptic motor for the DualSense. You can see there's definitely a ton of difference here. The DualShock 4 mainly relied on weights, whereas the DualSense is just a big motor that I'm guessing is controlled by one of the chips on that motherboard. And that is what makes all the vibrations. And now let's take a look at one of the adaptive triggers.
All right. Okay, guys. Yeah, they kind of do feel a little gimmicky on those 9 times.
And here is the adaptive trigger system up close. So we've got a spiral gear right here. And when that spiral gear turns, it will change the
Can you guys still hear
angle
me?
of this piece right here. And then you can see.
Oh, it was still playing in the freaking background, guys. Calling it just a big motor. LOL. Yeah, it does look like another motor. I don't know, man. That's just pretty cool that you had PlayStation to reverse its little freaking Forza or Horizon debacle. See, they do listen to us. It only took them like 5 days, though. Yeah, basically, it's just a more advanced motor. Changes. I don't like rumble or vibrations. Yeah, some games do. There's like a couple of games that feel pretty cool with it, but I don't know, man. I haven't really seen much or played much on it to where it's like really giving me some amazing feeling that I just couldn't get on an Xbox controller. I mean, some things feel different, but I mean, most of the time it feels pretty much samey. Does feel pretty samey. Whew, man. Yeah, guys. So I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing a whole lot of freaking WRC10. Probably because I got a 3-day weekend, so I'm probably going to play some more of that. I was planning on just putting out a video on that today, but I was going to feel the difference between the reg bow and the long bow and Ghost. You can see how it's hit or miss for some. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was the only thing that you can, like on Ghost of Tsushima, like you can feel everything with the triggers. Like that felt great. But I was, like when you're playing Astro's Playroom and you're running around on the glass or the sand or something, you can feel like the footsteps. I've always been expecting to kind of feel that in other games, and it's never freaking been there. Not even Ratchet and Clank has that. Cradled in your hand. How is that immersive? Let's be very clear, but it's not second. Yeah, exactly. It's not so cool that that it demands a $10 upgrade fee. That's for sure. I don't know. I mean, like I get their whole, charging a $10 upgrade fee because they raised the price of their games $10, and everybody would just buy a PlayStation 4 version and then upgrade it. Like I get that, but you know. But I already kind of feel like it's a PlayStation 4 game with prettier graphics. You know what I mean, guys? Like that's just kind of the way I'm sitting with those. It's just they're upgraded PlayStation 4 games. They're built around the PlayStation 4 hardware, so they are a PlayStation 4 game with just better graphics. We finally get the higher resolution, that we were supposed to be getting with the PlayStation 4 Pro. PS4 2 will be the real test. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to hang my hat to. DDP is the PSVR 2. When I buy that, like that's going to be the thing that probably should really set the haptics apart from the PS5 controller. I do feel like that is the case. Dude, those, like somebody was in here talking about how the joysticks suck. I was playing some WRC 9 on the PlayStation 5 today a little while ago, and I literally have to change from the analog stick over to the thumb pad, man. I can't steer my cars with that. It's too hard to steer my car and hit the brakes and stuff that way. Oh yeah, I think God of War and Horizon are safe bets. Yeah. I think we might get some. I think we might get an actual remake. I think they're going to be showing us another remake that is going to launch this year. I'm thinking. I don't think anything new that they've been working on is going to be showing. Well, they're going to show some stuff like God of War, whatever. Maybe an update to Gran Turismo. But we're definitely going to get some. We're definitely going to get a remake. That's what I'm thinking. Jaffe said he heard of a secret game that will blow our minds when they reveal it. Everything blows our minds when they reveal it. But then, yeah, well, I think it's a remake though, DDP. I think it's something that we've played before. A remake of Siphon Filter. Yeah, exactly, dude. Siphon Filter, SOCOM. I'd be head over heels again, man. That excites me though. Would have something else to play on my new PS5 digital. Did you grab another one? You bought yourself another PS5, Sev? Splinter Cell, yeah, dude. Splinter Cell would be fine, man. I would love another Splinter Cell game. I like those old freaking nice. I like those older stealth games. I really do like those. I wish they would just remake the first 3 Splinter Cells with today's graphics. You know what I mean? I think that'd be great. I want the first 3 SOCOMs remade. If they would just remake those, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. Or at least a new one, at least a new SOCOM. There's rumors that a separate team at Guerrilla is making a SOCOM, but I don't know, man. I try not to believe in all of that stuff because it just makes people crazy. I went all last generation without a new SOCOM game, so my hopes have been dashed. We literally got through the whole generation without a new SOCOM game. But it has to be a remake. No bullshit. Yeah, exactly. I want them to remake games like they did Resident Evil 2. If they're going to remake them, Resident Evil 2 is the template standard they should follow. Changing things, adding more content, expanding the experience. There's a disk drive. Yeah. I was surprised though. My other one came in a white box. The digital comes in a black box though. Yeah. Did you buy the PlayStation 5 so that you could get Deathloop? Yeah. The Gorilla thing might actually be, I mean, it could be another online SOCOM. That would be cool. The closest thing that we got to SOCOM last generation was that PSVR title. You know you want Deathloop, Sev. Forbidden West, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Forbidden West, dude, I'm excited about that game. I really want to play it. February's not that far away. What is that, like 6 months now? We're 6 months away from that. So that's not too bad. I mean, maybe God of War is going to be ready faster. Maybe God of War will come out, you know, at the end of the year, like right in January. I don't know. Hey, I should have taken a nap today, man. I'm old. I need a nap. I need naps more often now. I'm not big on Deathloop. The game was oversaturated on being shown. Yeah, I think that one there's gonna it's either gonna sink or swim depending on purely gameplay. I bought it. I'm gonna play it. So, all right. See ya, Cabbage. You have fun. Thanks for coming back. Hi, doll.
Hey.
You let the dog out?
Yeah. Lacey's not happy about it.
Because she's the favorite. What's up, Octavia? How you doing, man? Imagining how a world without an Xbox would make PlayStation nickel and dimes even more. It's true, man. I mean, gosh, dude, look what they're doing. Hey, they did reverse the Horizon Forbidden West debacle, so that's good. At least PlayStation 4 players, you know, aren't going to get screwed. I mean, I'm still going to pay, you know, my my PlayStation 5 fee for it, but yeah, dude, we could all buy the PlayStation 4 version and get the free upgrade.
How was your day?
Yeah, I'm going to be pre-ordering Kenya here in a few days. It's getting closer to coming out. Matthew, how's it going, my friend? Welcome back to the show. We had some amazing growth just since last night, man. Like, I am so freaking happy about that. I woke up today and I was like, whoa, man. I was like, wow, that video is doing pretty good. That one you're talking about, Octavio, that video is freaking blowing up. You guys should share it with as many people as you can. PlayStation 180. I think it's going to be all right, Sam. It's just a platformer. It looks like a platformer slash. I do think it's going to be short, though. I think it's going to be a short game experience. What are you guys up to? You guys just chilling? I already fed you guys, so you better not be hustling mom for food, man.
Well, they've already asked. The hunters already asked me what we're having for dinner.
Boy, I got you pizza for dinner, boy.
How are you eating?
How is that not dinner, dude? Go eat all of it, and that's more than enough food for you in one day.
I want spaghetti for dinner.
Hunter, we're not. No, man. Come on, bruh. I'm eating pizza, chilling. What's up, Ionix? No, if you want to make spaghetti, I mean, I literally just bought them that about an hour ago.
I know, huh?
So they can be okay with that. What's up, Ionix? How you guys doing, man? No, he's been in a pretty good mood today. It looks like. I mean, it's been pretty fun though, man. Like, I got online, and right after I get online, the PlayStation drops that announcement that they reversed that debacle with the Horizon Forbidden West. that's pretty cool, man. I'm glad that the PS4 players, are going to get to buy that game and get a free upgrade. That's cool, man. Like, I appreciate that. Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Good deal. They worked for DreamWorks, I think. Yeah, it looks like a freaking a DreamWorks game. Hey, Being Henry, how you doing, man? Hope we get some update services, getting something like Play Pass, where we can play the first hour or two of any game on the PlayStation Store. That would be freaking amazing, man. Because once you buy that game on PlayStation, you're stuck with it. Just ask my copy of Crash Bandicoot. I thought I was just looking at it, and it added it to my cart, and then I ended up buying a different game, and I ended up buying them both. And yeah, there's no refunds or whatsoever. But on Xbox, man, if you buy a game, if you don't like it within 2 hours, you can return that game most of the time, unless a developer is 100% against it. Most of the time, you can usually get an upgrade within the first 2 weeks and 2 hours, less than 2 hours of play. So we can buy a game and we get a free upgrade. Yeah, basically, if you buy the Horizon Forbidden West 2 on PlayStation 4, yeah, you get a free upgrade. I don't think it's going to be that great, Jeff. I mean, it's going to be cool. They'll probably show it's 40 minutes, man. Temper your expectations, Jeff. Temper your expectations, man. 40 minutes is really not a long time when you're doing one of those shows. Even an hour and a freaking even 90 minutes is not a long time. I did go to Best Buy earlier and bought a PS5. Tom Clancy's The Siege Ultimate Edition for $10 for PS5. Nice, man. That is a good deal. That Tom Clancy's Ghost Siege is pretty good, man. Rainbow Six Siege is pretty good. No, my nephew is a bottomless pit. Rise of Forbidden West is the only game I'm interested in on PS5. God of War is boring. Yeah. Jerry said that was a showcase. Didn't really show anything but Deathloop and Indies. Yeah, this one is their showcase or whatever their yeah. I don't know. 40 minutes does seem a little bit small for that because those other ones they show are normally 30 minutes, and yeah, dude, this one's just 10 minutes more. So I don't know. You can return it if you don't download it? Oh. I did not know that. I'll have to Oh yeah, you're right. You can if you don't download it. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. Okay, Jeff, we'll see. That's awesome. Why would anyone regret something from a showcase of quality? How? Makes no sense. That's good for gamers. Yeah, exactly, man. If it's a good one, that shows 40 minutes more than enough time. Yeah, if they can get some good announcements out there to keep everybody happy, like dude, 40 minutes is 40 minutes. So I thought the last one they did was only 30 minutes though. And they showed us all the indies and stuff, just the state of play. State of play, temper expectations, not with this one. Yeah, you're right. They did say it is 40 minutes though. 90 minutes is a long time when they spend 15 minutes on catapults. Yeah, you're right, man. You're definitely right. You got me on that one, guys. 40 minutes is a suspect. Sunny up. What's the matter, guys? You okay?
I just wanted to hang out in here, and they're like up in my bed.
Someone will regret something after. Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Well, you guys are distracting your dad from his video. Stop. Candy.
Yeah, come on. You guys have had all freaking day to bug me. You've left me alone in complete silence. And now I get online, and now you guys want to be up in here. Little people. I thought you were playing video games today anyways. Don't you have a Fortnite to
It's
win?
because I'm here. I'm home, so now they need to be right on my lap.
Imagine a world without Xbox. Don't ever do that to us again. You're right, man. I'm sorry, guys. I was just thinking about that. I mean, like, last generation for Xbox is pretty rough, dude. And I'm pretty sure that I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that Satya Nadella freaking meeting with Phil Spencer, and him being like, I don't know, Phil. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. This is tough. And he's like, well, let's. And then hearing Phil talk to him, like, well, I would have just loved to have been there, man. Because yeah, dude, Xbox could have ended that freaking day, man. Or at least they could have sucked a whole lot of freaking money out of it. But they decided to double down, and that's good, man. That's good that they doubled down on it. Oh, man, I want a coffee. I want beans. Should go get beans and brew.
Did you say I should?
I said we should go get beans and brew.
I gotta open in the morning.
Really?
I told you.
Oh yeah. PlayStation 3 almost ended. Yeah, dude, they were doing pretty rough for a long time with that PlayStation 3, man. Phil saved Xbox. Gaming. Someone needs to save PlayStation's life. I think with little things like this, with PlayStation reversing that policy on the Forbidden West, is giving them a little bit of a. Is going to be a. It goes a lot. It goes a lot farther than most of us expect, just because. You know, I don't know. And you know how they kept saying games are coming. Dude, if Xbox 360 didn't have that red ring of death or whatever, man, that generation would have been freaking. Oh gosh, man, because that thing that did kind of hurt him a little bit at first, but everything turned around after they fixed that. You know, with those old red ring of death ones, if you just my friend was telling me the other day that he just put pennies on the heat sink and it would fix them. I never heard that before. That's interesting. I want to see if I can find the red ring of death and put some pennies on it and see if it'll fix it.
Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did change the pricing structure on that one. So yeah, we did what we needed to do by getting that information out there. It did? Bigger or better? Bigger. Get 2 jobs plus they lied. Yeah, I remember that, dude. I did have 2 jobs when that thing came out just so I could buy it. PlayStation does the same thing, Jeff. They did sell through. I don't think that's true. I don't think they were counting freaking the ones that they were shipping out to people as cells, Jeff. That doesn't make sense, man. Like, what company on the freaking world would do that? Yeah, that was 3 gens. Oh my goodness.
Sounds like you do.
I do need a coffee. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go grab me a coffee from Beans and Brew, and then I will get back on here in about 45 minutes or so. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna get back on. I wanted to stream tonight again for a little while, so I'm gonna try to think of some things to talk about too while I'm gone. I was just wanting to thank everybody and welcome everybody, all the new people that came in. So I'm gonna think of another thing, and then after I go get my coffee and kind of wake up a little more, then I'm gonna go ahead and stream for a little while tonight. So I'll see you guys here in a little while. Thanks for coming. Probably give me about 45 minutes and I should be back. Thanks, guys.